With the release of Ken Burns' new documentary on the Revolution, America is remembering the men and women who lit the spark of liberty 250 years ago. But here in South Carolina, we often forget that the first casualty of that struggle south of New England happened right here in South Carolina long before the nation was even born. His name was James Birmingham, just 25 years old, a young farmer from what is now Abbeville County. And on September 12, 1775, he and 55 neighbors formed a volunteer troop of horse, the Lone Cane Militia. They pledged to ride at a moment's notice to defend their community. Well, 2 months later, at the first land battle of the Southern Campaign, James became the first South Carolinian to give his life for independence. A fellow Whig wrote, "Raise a glass to James Birmingham," and we still should. Ken Burns reminds us of Lexington and Concord, and rightly so. But down here, our story was different. We didn't always get the big headlines, but South Carolina bled more, fought more, and endured more than any other colony in the nation. Ours was a brutal civil war, neighbor against neighbor, that almost destroyed our backcountry. My ancestry carries that truth. I descend from both Patriots and Loyalists. And what moves me most is this. My Loyalist ancestors fought with such honor and conviction that my Patriot ancestors forgave them. They allowed them to stay, to keep their land, and to rebuild their lives after they took an oath to the new nation. Because duty, honor, and integrity still meant something. So today, as Ken Burns brings America back to the Revolution, I wanted to bring South Carolina back into the frame, starting with James Birmingham, the first to fall for liberty in the South. May we remember what he gave, and may we strive to live with the honor and forgiveness that once defined us as Americans. For like me, my ancestors swore an oath of allegiance to the Constitution of the United States. And now, it's time to rekindle that spirit again and honor those who fought so hard to create our nation 250 years ago, and elevate that purpose today in order to revive our republic. Take care.